Hi, my name is Cheryl, and I design things out of cork. You can find some of my designs on Poshmark, Cheryl Bain. I will put all the information in the link below. But today I'm going to show you how to take your cork that you've been saving for probably a million years and show you how to make a simple little bug that you can put into your plant. All right, and we don't need any paint, we just need some super glue and some random odds and ends, old broken jewelry, anything in your junk drawer. I know you have one. All right, so let's get started. First of all, there's two different kinds of cork. There's just natural cork and synthetic cork. And you can tell the difference because synthetic cork is more even. Distribution looks like a sponge compared to the real one. So it doesn't matter which one you have, it just, you're gonna have to use different glue. I use super glue, so I like to use the real corks. And you just have synthetic, then you're probably gonna want either a glue gun or you can use Elmer's glue. All right, so I'm just gonna pick my cork today, and I found this old pair of earrings that I'm gonna take apart and use the end pieces as the eyeballs and the other part as like the insect wings. And then I found this pair of old earrings that I'm gonna stretch out and make into little feeler antennas. And then I had a random charm that we're gonna put on for the little tail. It's kind of cool. And then I'll show you, I just have this random big hoopy earring. And that's what we're gonna use to make as the little stake for the little critter. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we want to do is cut our cork. I use a fillet knife, but you can use whatever you want. If your cork is super dry and not very easy to cut, one trick you can do is to put it in a cup of water in your microwave for about 30 seconds or a minute, just to soften it up. To make our little bug, we just have to cut the cork in the middle or wherever you want, actually. Just cut at a diagonal and don't get your fingers in the way. All right, I go super slow. Also, it's just a really dry cork, so just go a little slower. So once you have your two halves, right, we're gonna super glue these together to make the body and the face of the bug. All right, so kind of in the shape of a heart. And just put some super glue on that. I like to rub them together for a little bit, create some friction, and then kind of make sure I'm holding all sides and pushing it all together and counting the 30 seconds to create the bond, right? Don't worry if sometimes you do this too hard and it slips out of your hand. That definitely happens. But we want to get a nice tight seal. All right, so while we let that dry up, there's a couple other tools that I use. I use a Leatherman and then an X-Acto knife, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Right now, we are going to take apart the jewelry that we're going to use for the face and wings. wings. Usually there's a weak spot in any jewelry that hangs, so you can use your little pliers to take them apart. All right, so now I have my wing and my eyeball. All right, do that. This one as well. And then I kind of like the way this shape looks, so I'm going to shape this one the same way. And don't worry if you don't have any tools, just do the best you can with whatever is in your junk drawer, however it looks. It's gonna be amazing, don't worry. Ooh, that must have been Hercules on the last one. The first one. Ay, ay, ay. All right, well, good enough. They're not exactly the same, but that's all right. And then may as well straighten this guy. And maybe just put a little curve in it. All right, cool. So now we're gonna assemble everything here. All right, we're gonna put all of our little wings and eyeballs together now once we have our body and these all super glued together. It doesn't really matter which parts you want to use as the face. I like to put the wings on first, so we're gonna see kind of where we like it and how it looks best. So let's see. I don't know if I like that or if I like him flying. I think I will put them on the side like this. So because I want to do that, that's why I have my X-Acto knife, and I just like to cut a ridge in there as a place to put the wing that I want to do. Kind of like that. All right. So I'm going to do the other side the same way. Watch your fingers. All right. Okay, so there's my little wings, and I am going to make this the face, so I'm gonna put the eyeballs kind of in the middle here. And spacing is definitely an issue because these are pretty huge compared to the size of the cork. But that's what makes it kooky. All right. All right. So there he is so far. All right. Now, we can secure the wings with a little bit of super glue on the front and back sides. And you can also do the same thing with our eyeballs. And then we are going to, yeah, I think I want to put them through the little holes. So it looks cool. What do you think, guys, so far? Pretty cool. And all the little places where we have contact, we make some super glue insertions. All right. And then for our tail, which I'm actually gonna put up, I have some little pins that I found. So I'll just put that in there, like that, and super glue this baby there. All right. Here he is. Flying in. Really cool. All right. Now the last step is just to put him on his plant stake. Just make sure it's in there a little ways. Together. And there you have it. He's very different from this little guy. He's definitely heavier. Looks more like a little bat. All right, guys. Let me see what you make. Let me see what you got in your junk drawer for your cork. Let me see how kooky I can get. Thanks for watching.